Good morning, everyone. We are out on trail. We are out on Winding Waters Trail. I've been out here a few times. It's a little bit of a drive from my house. Hold on, I have a million spider webs. I'm clearly silk blazing this morning. This morning, I decided that I wanted to give my backpack another shot. You'll see. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this morning I had a few new gear items come in the mail that I kind of wanted to try out, and just to give, you know, another chance to some gear items. And so yeah, we're out on trail hiking today. Just gonna probably do about 4, maybe 5 miles. We'll see how far we get. This is like a 4-mile loop, but I can make it 5 miles by repeating some of the sections. But anywho, so let's talk about the gear that came in the mail this morning. So this morning I had my Z-Packs rain gear come in. Oh, the little coots on the water. At least that's what we call them. I don't know if that's what they're actually called. I think they are. I think they're called American coots. It's so pretty out here. Hold on. Like, I mean, just like, wow. And you'll see that bird just like chilling on the branch there. It's just gorgeous out here, especially this early. There's only 2 other cars in the parking lot, or no, 3 other cars in the parking lot. It's just beautiful. Anywho, so I'm out doing this little training hike, little gear shakedown hike, testing out some stuff. But in the mail this morning, I got some Z-Packs rain gear. So this morning, got a little surprise in the mail, a little Z-Packs, a little mail delivery here. So I'm excited. I started to open this one. I was like, maybe I should film this. So let's see what's in it. I love my frog togs, but with hiking pants now, they don't really fit as nicely over the hiking pants as they do leggings. So I could have gotten a bigger size. That would have meant more weight. And I actually had some really kind subscribers generously donate to my channel. I didn't ask them for it. They just, you know, out of the kindness of their hearts, decided to donate to my channel. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I've already thanked you personally, but just want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you so much. You all helped to purchase me some new lighter weight rain gear, so I decided to get the Z-Packs Virtus. I ended up getting the pants and the jacket. The pants wasn't that big of a sell for me because I knew the pants was an issue with my frog togs. It was the jacket. The jacket's really expensive, but it has all the bells and whistles that you want in a rain jacket. So I ended up deciding to get it and the pants. So it cut my rain gear down from basically £1 to ½ pound. So y'all saved me ½ pound. Thank you so much. I also decided that I wanted to get a smaller pot. As y'all know, I'm trying to cut down my weight. So that was one of the things. I have like a 900 milliliter pot or something like that. And well, that would be lovely to be able to cook my food in there. More than realistically, or reality is I'm probably going to cook a lot of my food in my freezer bags, Ziploc bags, that type of thing. So I ended up downgrading to a 650 pot, which is what my hiking partner actually has. She actually is getting on her YouTube game. Go check out her channel, Trailing Tempest. Love her. Great job. So proud of her. She's not doing like full-blown YouTube, but she's just posting when she feels like it, and she has a ton of videos out already, so go check her out. But anywho, so I decided to downgrade my cooking pot, so that saved me a few ounces there. And I also this morning opened up my Enlightened Equipment booties. If y'all watch my Foothills Trail video, you know, oh my gosh, hold on. There are just a million birds going by right now. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. I know I'm like really chatty this morning. I have a lot of things going on. It's probably gonna be a very chatty video, so I'm sorry. Y'all, I still hate bugs. I still hate bugs so much. So I ended up finally opening them this morning because I wanted to try them on and stuff, and boy, they are so comfortable and I'm so excited. Y'all saw my Foothills Trail video. Y'all know I froze. I absolutely froze. I've made a lot of videos talking about how I froze. So that was one of the things that I figured would help keep me warmer. You know, you gotta keep your head warm and your feet warm, they say, because that's where you lose your most heat. So I decided to get some booties. I think they weigh like 2 ounces for both of them together. So I was like, why not, you know? I think I decided I'm gonna do the hiking pants. I like them, and the biggest issue that I had with them, one, I'm tall, so you know, the weird length. Oh my God, birds are going by again. There's so many birds out on the shore. I love it. Hopefully I don't get pooped on. Oh, also, let's talk about the backpack now. So, if y'all recently saw my video about my new backpack, the Osprey Aura LT, then y'all know that I've been testing it out. I've actually only taken it out on one hike so far. As I'm making this video, I'm actually gonna take it out tomorrow to kind of do like a little comparison between this backpack and the other backpack. But I never tried this backpack out with the shoulder pads from Z-Packs. I bought them after the Foothills. I was like, this is gonna solve my problem. And then I was like, no, I'm just gonna get a full new backpack. And I was like, you know what? If I go with this backpack and I can lighten my backpack enough, it's gonna save me 2 pounds comparative to the Osprey Aura LT. Now the Osprey Aura LT is very comfortable and it holds the weight very well, I will say that. But it is 2 pounds heavier than this backpack. So I'm like, if I can make this backpack work, I want to go with it. Another thing that I like about this backpack is the water bottle part. I can reach around and grab my water bottle out. I can also reach around, give me a minute. I gotta stop to do it. I can reach around and put it back in. That's something I can't do with the Osprey Aura LT. And so like right now I have my water bottle here to test out like how it feels to have it here, because tomorrow this is where I'm gonna have my water bottle on the other pack. But I don't know, that's something that is gonna be an issue with the Osprey. I know it has the hydration sleeve thing where I could put a bladder in and I could get a straw, but I don't want to do that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make this one work, see if the shoulder pads help me out. I fully loaded this pack out. I'm testing it out. I'm gonna see. When I weighed it, it was about a little over 30. I think it was like 30.2 or something like that. And this comfort carrying capacity says 30 pounds. So we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted throughout this hike and see how I feel. But anywho, I'm gonna put my headphones on, and these are great headphones, by the way. Shocks, Aftershocks. They are bone conduction headphones. They sit right here, and they use conduction to vibrate your bone or whatever's in your ear. I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. But they allow you to hear, and then it doesn't go into your ear, so you can still hear your surroundings. So, but I've been talking for far too long. This video is probably like 20 minutes by now. I'm gonna get to hiking. I'll update y'all on the backpack, how everything goes. If anything is cool, I'll show you. Sounds good. Y'all, I have not been out on this trail and of course there's an airplane going by. I have not been on this trail in so long. But this used to be filled with trees all in here. They have tore up the trees around here. They're like, I can see through. This is weird. Wow. Like this used to all be trees, bushes, everything in here. They like completely gutted this thing. I think I haven't been on this trail in a few months, so I don't know, maybe there was like a wildfire. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like they literally like cut down trees. I don't know. Maybe the hurricane knocked down a bunch of trees that we had like a few months ago. I don't know. Wow. Also, 1 mile in update. Let me see how much time I've been hiking. It's been about 30 minutes. I've stopped to like talk and take pictures and stuff, but backpack feels fine. It's just a little pressure on my shoulders, but like not bad compared to like what it was on the foothills. I mean, on the foothills, I'd probably say my pack was close to like 40 pounds because I had so much food. So much food. So, I don't know. This is making me rethink if I'm gonna bring this or the other backpack. I really don't know. Because the other backpack I can return to REI. This backpack I can't return, which is fine because I've had it for over a year and I've used it a bunch. But I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, the birds are going crazy right now. What is happening? All right, hi everyone. Okay, so I'm close to 2 miles in. I was starting to feel some pressure on my shoulders, but like not sharp pain like I was on the foothills. So I've been, you know, I read every single one of you guys' comments. Every time someone comments something, I read it. And so one of the things y'all told me was to try adjusting like how tight I have things, how tight I have the straps. So I just adjusted it a little bit and it feels pretty good. Like it feels like they're not even on my shoulders. Now I have no clue if I have everything adjusted properly, but I know one guy said, a weird noise. I know one guy said that he would constantly just be adjusting his pack throughout the day just to whatever felt comfortable in that moment. And so I'm like, maybe I can just do that. I don't know. I'm really trying to make this pack work because I did like it on my section hike back in 2021 when I went out on the AT. That's actually filmed on my other channel. I was going to do a separate channel at one point in time and I was like, no. Doing it all on one channel. But I'll link those videos for you guys. You can watch them if you haven't, because I know I have a lot of new subscribers. But I really did like the pack then, so I'm like, I want to make this pack work so bad. But you know, if the other one carries the weight better, then the other one carries the weight better, and it is what it is. So over the next like few weeks or so before I head out, I'm gonna be testing them both out and just seeing whichever one works best. And then if it's this one, great, I'll return the other one to REI. If it's the other one, great, I'll use it. And then probably in summer, I will switch to this pack because it's just a lighter pack. And I know it works with my summer weight because I've used it with my summer weight before and it didn't hurt my shoulders like it did on the foothills. So anywho, I'm still rambling. You're welcome. It's very quiet. I haven't seen a single soul out here. It's very weird. I'm by a road, so it's probably not as quiet as it should be. You're probably like, it's not quiet at all, Laura. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone out here and it's weird, but it's fine. It's whatever. I kind of like being on the trails this early in the morning because quite often people aren't out here this early. So it's like I kind of have the trail to myself. And that's something that I hope when I get out on the AT. I don't want to be that person that wakes up really early, but I also don't want to be that person that's the last one to leave camp every day. You know, I kind of like being one of the first few people to leave camp in the morning. And well, it doesn't really bug me like the other people leaving, like if they leave before me or not. I just like hiking in the morning. I feel like everything is calm. I feel like the rest of the world is still asleep, you know? There was this one thru hiker that I watched. Her channel is Lisa P Hikes. Her channel name was Tex. And I think she was a 2021er. She tried, yeah, she was a 2021er. She attempted in 2020, and then you all know what happened there. But she would get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, sometimes 3 in the morning, and just start hiking. And she would get to see all these sunrises. And I was like, that would be lovely, but I don't know if I'm gonna get up that early. Also, I do have a hiking partner, so, you know, hey girl. I obviously would have to consult with her, and if she wanted to get up that early, great. I don't think she wants to because she's not a morning person. So it would be something where we would have to kind of plan the night before, like, okay, I'll leave and I'll hike until this point, whatever, and meet you for lunch. Or we'll plan to camp at a certain spot. Also, all right, I have a question. Let me finish the story real quick and then I'll ask you the question. Something where like we're deciding, okay, we're gonna stop at this camp spot, and I'll go to that camp spot and just meet her there that night. So it's something where we're gonna have to like plan ahead of time what we're gonna do, you know? If I wanna do that, but you never know. I might get out on trail and be like, you know what? I wanna sleep in. I wanna enjoy my mornings. I don't care to get up early. Also, it's probably pretty cold in the morning in February in Georgia. So maybe I won't wanna do that. Okay, my question. Is this some sort of poison ivy right here? Like it has 3 leaves. Like, is that poison ivy? Don't worry, I'm not stepping on it, but I'm just curious. Like, is it? Because I have, hold on, snot rag time. Y'all, this is the cooling towel I talked about in my gear update video. You get it wet and then it keeps you cool, and then in the meantime I'm just using it as a snot rag. But I got it from Disney. They give them to you if it's a really hot race out. They'll give them to you at the end of the race with water on them to cool you down. But anywho, okay, so I've looked up poison ivy so many times, and it's always like, it looks different. Like, it can look different wherever. Like, even Jay Wanders Out was showing it in his videos throughout the trail. And sometimes it would be red. Sometimes it would be purple. Sometimes it would be green. And I'm like, what does poison ivy look like? Does it just like look like multiple things? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna learn all this on trail, y'all. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a beginner backpacker because I have done several backpacking trips, and you know, I go out hiking a lot down here in Florida, but I would definitely say I'm still novice. Like, I'm not basic 101, but I'm not like expert level. Maybe like almost intermediate level. So like a lot of things I feel like I'm gonna learn once I get out on the AT and like I'm actually out there like living it. But what does poison ivy look like? Because I don't know. Like, tell me how to identify it. I'm not trying to get poison ivy or poison oak. Tell me, y'all. Please tell me. Okay, I'm back to my car. 4.39 miles in an hour and a half, essentially. I mean, that's Florida hiking for you, so it's not anything anything mountainous. But one of, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but or she, One of the people who watched my videos commented and asked me if I ever have been to Dyer Park. And I have been to Dyer Park, but it is a bit of a drive from me. This trail that I'm at is pretty close to Dyer Park. So I'm gonna head up to Dyer Park, I think, and walk a little bit around because they do have some hills and that's probably as close as I'm gonna get. But initial reaction on using the shoulder straps and like after I've lightened my backpack, I feel fine. Like my shoulders don't hurt at all. I have a lot of people walking behind my car right now. You're gonna see them in like 2 seconds. Yay, there they all are. But yeah, so now I'm at the point where I'm like, maybe I'm gonna bring my Mariposa now. I don't know. So I'm gonna go try it out on some of the Dyer Park hills and just see if there's tons of people. I might not. But yeah, just to see. And then I'm gonna have to take it on some hikes or some treadmill walks on the incline, or take it on some incline walks on the treadmill to really see how it feels, because we don't have mountains in Florida to test that out. All right, y'all see that baby hill there? That's the only hill we got there in Florida, down here in South Florida. So I'm gonna go walk up around that thing and do a little hikety hike. I think it said it's a 5K trail. I think it said it's 3.1 miles. So we'll see. So excited to look like a complete idiot walking around this literal park. I know people come out here for trails, but like there's literally people practicing soccer right now. All right, so I went up that hill, went around for like a mile, and it was barely any elevation changes. So I'm like, it was just that one hill up, and then you walked around the top of the hill, and then you came back down, that was a mile, and then I think the rest of the 2 miles was like a flat on the bottom, not even high up on the mountain or hill. So I'm like, I don't know. I will say there was like mountain bike paths that I could have went on that were more like along the hill and like curve switchbacks and stuff that would have probably had me doing more ups and downs, but I just didn't feel comfortable doing that because there were so many mountain bikers out and I have a giant backpack on my back. So like me stepping out of the way on this tiny little mountain bike path is like not realistic. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out something to get some elevation in with my backpack. I guess I can just go on the treadmill. I'm just gonna look like a complete idiot. I mean, literally every single person that passed by me was like, I'm at a park. I feel like it makes more sense when you're at like a hiking trail like I was at before, but when you're at a park like this, wearing a big backpack like that, you kind of look silly and you get looks from people. Not that you can't do it, it's just people question it a little bit more. So anywho, I'm gonna go home. I think that's gonna be it for this video. I don't know, I just wanted to update y'all on some like gear updates and like what's been going on training wise and all that. So it's getting real close to trail. I'm getting excited. I mean, less than a month away. So that's exciting. You know, I have a lot of big decisions to make as far as like what I'm doing with some of my gear. Mainly the backpack is the biggest decision. The other things I feel like I've kind of decided on, but like I'm 90% sure I'm gonna take these hiking pants, but there's still 10% of me that's like, but what if I chafe? Like, I should wear leggings because that's gonna reduce me chafing. So like, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see what I end up doing, but I'll keep y'all updated along the way. Just wanted to document this and share with y'all, since last you heard I was probably taking that other backpack, and now I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm 50-50 right now. I don't know which one I'm gonna take.